So here was Scheffler being asked about it, saying it's kind of silly, in his words and his opinion.
About the last few years, I think it's silly. I mean, you can't call it a season-long race and have it come down to one tournament. I mean, hypothetically, we get to East Lake and my neck flares up and it doesn't heal the way it did at the Players. I finished 30th in the FedEx Cup because I had to withdraw from the last tournament. Is that really the season-long race? No. I mean, it is what it is. It's a fun tournament. I don't really consider it the season-long race, like I think is the way it's called. But I mean, you got to figure out a way to strike a balance between it being a good TV product and it still being our season-long race. And right now, I don't know exactly how the ratings are or anything like that, but I know for a fact you can't really quite call it the season-long race when it comes down to one stroke play tournament.
Okay. What's he missing on this? Because he's missing a big point in his comparison.
Well, I don't think it's really a season-long race. It's a playoffs, like I said at the beginning, but nobody's going to say Scotty was not player of the year if he doesn't win this.
Okay,
right?
but is the baseball season a season-long race?
Yeah, no, it's not. That's what I said. All the playoffs.
What is a season-long race?
I don't know that you could have it without. I mean,
there's no other sport that uses that terminology.
Yeah,
a season-long race. It's a regular season to get positioning.
Correct.
For the playoffs.
Yeah,
right.
That's what it is now, and I think it's way better than what the tour used to be. As we all know, we're of an age where we remember the tour would just fizzle into irrelevance in the fall.
Correct.
With no
even with
closing note
even
to
with
it.
Tiger Woods, and maybe especially because of Tiger Woods, when he'd won 6 times during the year, the season-long race was over. Right. So you had the situation where somebody wins the tour championship, and then they say, "Oh yeah, and here's Tiger's trophy for winning the season-long race."
Right, but what were we racing for? The money title? The Varden Trophy for lowest scoring average? You could rack up some low scores once the tour would go to places like Florida and Vegas once September rolled around.
Right.
So I just don't know, first of all, and I like Scotty Scheffler, but why can't these dummies get on board with a little bit of, okay, I'm going to be a team player. I'm going to feel and talk invested in this thing that's going to pile. How much does the winner get for the tour championship?
$25 million, right?
Is it that much now? It was 10. 10 was the big deal when it first.
Before, yeah.
No, I think it's 25 because of all the.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Like, how about say, look, it's kind of like other sports where in America the playoffs are a second season. And you play the regular season to get the best chance in the playoffs, but it's random. And the whole thing about I can wake up with a bad neck. Well, Tom Brady almost didn't play the AFC title game with a banged-up hand. Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember
that one.
Well.
Yeah, right. You were nervous that morning, as were every Patriot fan. So I don't want to be a shill for Jay Monahan. That's Ronus's job, and he's off today. But at some point,
send emails to John
at
Ronus
some point, a modicum of appreciation for just how much money they're being paid. And, hey, it's got to be something. This is the format they've chosen. Embrace it.
And I